time, and I've been having some technical difficulties. So I finally got that all figured out and fixed. So hey y'all, come on in. Let's chat. Let's just talk this morning. We are just chatting. I'm gonna try to bring this up on Facebook because I know a bunch of people are usually come on from Facebook. I know some people also join me on Haps. Look, if you're not on Haps TV, join me over there. Join me on Haps, and then you'll be able to see when I am going live. Hi, Kai. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. You'll see when I'm going live, all that good stuff. And then when you come on and chat with me, I'll be able to see that. So we're just doing coffee and conversations this morning. So this is actually, even though it's just coffee and conversations, it's posted on like all of my Facebook business pages, my team page actually. So good morning, elite rockstar bling bosses. The reason why it's posted on so many of my different social media pages on Facebook is because I'm talking about doing business on social media. So that's why I connected it to my team page, um, business groups, all that good stuff this morning. So come on in, let's chat. Do you got your coffee? You got your coffee? You drinking coffee? If you do not know, about 3 weeks ago, I tried to. Well, I did. I accomplished something. I didn't drink coffee for 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden, I got a real deep craving for it. So I kind of fell off the wagon. I don't know. Coffee. I love my coffee, and this morning I'm drinking Javalia Majestic Roast, I believe. It's so good. And that's only because I didn't want to take the time and use the ground. So I just did a um, K cup pod of Javalia Majestic Roast. And it's so good. I just had to warm it up because I was ready like 30 minutes ago, but I was having some weird stuff go on with getting connected to where I wanted to be connected to. So come on in. I'm scratching my head. Come on in and let's chat about. Hey, Rhonda, welcome in um, to my coffee and conversations. Welcome in, everybody. So I'm talking about doing business on social media this morning. Um, yeah, so grab your coffee or tea or water, whatever you're drinking this morning, orange juice, whatever you're drinking, and just join me for this little chat. I hope that I can share something that'll help someone um, um, in navigating doing business on social media. I'm not like I always say when I start these things, um, I'm not the expert. I just speak from my opinion, things that I learn along the way. So if you learn something new, that'll be cool. If you share something new with me, that would be awesome. If somebody could help me out by sharing something new. But let me put that down so I can talk. Otherwise, it's just gonna be coffee. It's just gonna be coffee and me here just sipping on my coffee. It's so good though. Um, so I do a lot of business on social media. That's how a lot of people are connected. If you're not my family or friends that I maybe went to school with or met at work, we're associated through the business that I do on social media. And this is just something that I want to say, like for it, hopefully anybody that has sent me a friend request and then maybe is still pending somewhere. So sometimes I get so many friend requests that they kind of get lost, and I'll like 3 months later see that somebody sent the friend request a long time ago, and I'll start responding to them. Sometimes I just don't pay attention to them because I start to notice that there's like this certain group of people that'll start sending friend requests, and somebody help me out with this. Like, people always talk about the bots on social media, and the um what is it, like, when people's accounts are hacked, like, are those real people hacking people's accounts, or are those robots hacking people accounts and then sending you those silly messages in your inbox? So um I just want to say this to those people whose friend requests are pending. I just got to say this to you, because I know that when you do a friend request and it's pending, you Facebook makes you start following me, right? Or follow anybody else who you send a friend request to until they respond to it. Whether they confirm it or delete it, you're following that person. So this is for all of you people. Um, don't, like, right out the gate, as soon as I accept your friend request, send me a message saying, "Hello, how are you doing?" And then I say, "Hello." And then you say, "Did you know about," like, are those robots? That's what I want to know. Because, I mean, that's super irritating. I block people right away. Now, the hard part about that is I'm doing business on social media. So I'm hoping that I'm connecting with genuine, real people, real accounts, and that we can share some type of business relationship, whether you're selling something that I need, or I know somebody who needs or wants, or I have a product. Hey, hey, Jen, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hey, Sarah. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We're just chatting, doing a little coffee and conversation. It's about it's doing business on social media this morning. My coffee and conversation. So it's not going to be like my let's take this to the bar. So let's take this to the bar is like a whole nother thing that happens after dark. So this is just coffee and conversations. I'm talking about doing business on social media this morning. So you may see this everywhere on my social media, including my team page, because it's talking about doing business on social media. And Rhonda, I feel you on that. So Rhonda is saying that she's nervous accepting anyone's friend request after seeing people's pages get hacked. And it's so hard. It's so difficult to know if you're accepting a request from a real, genuine person, whether it's like this super genius way of hacking people's accounts, or is it computerized, automated? Is it real people behind hacking people's accounts and doing all this weird stuff? People are sending out phishing emails and all sorts of crazy stuff to take over your account. Trolls, exactly. Hey, Alicia, welcome in. And right. Rhonda, I agree with that. So I've been trying to do that too. Um, somebody else, everybody's putting troll. Everybody is putting troll, right? Jennifer, Sarah, everybody's putting troll in there. And it's like, you do not know. I mean, are the trolls real people? Are the trolls like, some 17-year-old kid? Not getting on those people, but some genius person that is like in a little dark room sipping on energy drinks, screwing with people's social media accounts. Um, and then it's so crazy because it's like, get control of this thing, because I get emails, a lot of different emails from Meta. I got something in my hand, so I can't do my double air quote. So I get a bunch of different emails from Meta, saying do the two-factor authentication. Okay, so I did that on my personal accounts. Now it's sending me an email saying do it on my business account, and I'm like, did I do it on my business account already? It happened to you. So it did happen to you, Sarah. And oh, that's awesome because you caught onto it and you didn't exchange any information, any personal information. And so that's the thing. There's so much happening out there making it so hard for people who are genuinely trying to either socialize or do business on social media. And I don't want to fear being on social media. And y'all probably like, I don't think you have a fear of being on social media. Hey Mel, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yes. Exactly. Exactly, cousin. Yep, just playing too much. Um I I have gotten a bunch of friend requests where I'm just like, okay, I accept the friend request. Um and then as soon as they send me something weird in my inbox, I just block them. I don't want to know anything else because it's not like where we're out meeting people, we're physically meeting people, and you having a conversation with them, you can kind of judge. We got this social media profile. Thank you all for chiming in on this morning. We got this social media profile where you can go to that thing and then see. Now, here is a red flag for me, and and it's for the other person, it's a win or lose. Exactly. Who come on now, y'all. Weird. Yes. I started to put on one of my t-shirts this morning, but I didn't, Sarah. um, so um it gets difficult for those real people who have their accounts super private on social media because you'll go to their page to try to confirm that it's like legit and you'll see that just a whole bunch of stuff. They haven't posted anything. They're just tagged in a bunch of stuff. And that's all you can see because they have their Facebook profile private. And I'm just like, I'm sorry. I can't accept that. You're not posting anything or you have your stuff so private that I can't, get into it. And my profile on Facebook is public. My profile everywhere is public. So you can go on Facebook, you can go on Instagram and just follow me or send me a friend request or the crazy thing I had happened a couple months ago. This crazy chick started, I don't know if anybody noticed. This crazy chick started coming on my Facebook post commenting and saying all this crazy stuff. And so I woke up and I seen these notifications that this person was commenting. The person I didn't even know was commenting on my social media, and so I had to like delete the comments and then block the person. It was nuts. So people are just out here being real weird. And I feel like there are some red flags, like the one where I'm sorry if your Facebook or social media profile is so private that I don't see anything, but when you were born and then a whole bunch of crap that other people tagged you in, you're losing. Sarah hit the nail on the head with that thing where people will take somebody else's social media pictures and post them and pretend to be them. That happens on Instagram a lot. It happens on Facebook too. And you know how you can notice? They'll send you a friend request and then you'll see that today they added 25 pictures on Instagram. Who does that? Who adds 25? You have to be the most vain person in the world if you upload 25 social media pictures of yourself on one day, individual photos. Red flags. Stay away from that. And what the one thing that keeps happening too, and I didn't even mean to make this like about warnings on social media, but people will I've been getting a lot of profiles on Instagram, on Facebook of people following me or people sending me friend requests that are in the military, and all there are uh Sarah, that's funny, right? This person has gone out and got the most attractive looking person that they can find. They done found a model and started sending pictures, catfishing. People are catfishing. I know, like real people don't have time for that, cousin. Right. Like that's so weird. It's just it's just crazy. How do you even make time to sit and pretend like you're another person? Whether it's on social media or what are the other things? The dating apps where people are catfishing people. So I guess this is my warning about doing business on social media, because I know a lot of the people that are talking, that are responding to me, are that are responding do business on social media. Hey sis, welcome in. Yes, just crazy. Hey Pamela, welcome in. Thank you for joining. That okay, Sarah, so you've been getting a lot of stuff going on. Hey Nicole, welcome in. Thanks for joining. We're just having conversations and coffee this morning, talking about doing business on social media. Is the main focus. Um, and we just kind of jump right in. Everybody's chiming in about all of the weird stuff that is happening, all of the strange profiles that we're getting, all of the weird conversations, the people trying to hack your accounts. So those are some of the difficult things that we run into while we're attempting to do business with real people on social media. And um it just keeps happening. No matter how much we're warned about it, people just find a new way to hack someone else's account or take over, or create other social media accounts in somebody else's name with somebody else's pictures and all that stuff, and try to be in contact with you. So Sarah, you've been getting it going left and right. You got the phone card scam. That is a big thing going on. Um I got an email yesterday, I think, about um doing a two-factor authentication on my business page. And it was a little bit threatening. I ain't like that. It's like, why would you threaten me about doing a two-factor authentication on my business page? I don't have to be threatened about it. So that was kind of fishy. So we got to be careful of those phishing email scams that are asking for just way too much information. Um, yeah. So all that good stuff. So let's try to get back to doing business on social media. So um one of the like biggest things that I started. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Sarah. Oh, Sarita. That's you. I thought that was Sarah talking about that again. Let me turn my laptop around so I can see it a little bit closer without turning my head all the time. So yeah, that's a big thing too. Hey everybody that's joining coffee and conversations with Tamiko. We're talking about doing business on social media. So yeah, you get these people that all of a sudden, like, I think I started on Facebook in 2009. Like, who is going all the way back and liking my social media, my first profile picture? So you'll get that. You all of a sudden, you thinking you trying to do business on social media, you look up on your Facebook and you got 25 notifications. So you think like somebody's shopping, somebody's asking you questions about your business, and you look on there and Johnny Saint Elmo has like 25 of your pictures. It's like, come on now. Like, that is too much. Um, so that's just like, people just run the gambit with the nutty stuff on social media. And I know deleted, blocked. Right. Deleted and blocks. Hey, Erica, what's up? Good morning. Good morning. We're having coffee and conversation. We're talking about doing business on social media. And it is so cool. I haven't seen any men chime in this morning, but it is so dope to have all these women coming in, chiming in, conversating. Good morning, you all. So, um, it's like you already feel uncomfortable being on social media. That I mean, I don't I, I don't know. Y'all probably like, girl, you're not uncomfortable on social media. But when you get stuff like that going on, you do get a little bit uncomfortable. Case in point, a couple of weeks ago, I did a Facebook ad for one of my businesses. And I started getting messages saying, I know, right, Rhonda? I started getting messages saying, "Hey, can I talk to you? Hey, call me at this number. Hey, um, I like you. You're beautiful." What was the one? Somebody tried to call me through Messenger, and I was just like, "Oh my goodness." Like, I'm trying to do business. So this is what I did for that. I actually ended up shutting down my own ad. I had to shut down my promotion early because it wasn't being fruitful to me. I had to shut my promotion, shut my own business ad down early because I kept getting these weird contacts instead of contacts about my business and purchasing my product. Um, at first, I changed the audience. Then I started setting up those automated responses. So if a person says something random, it would automatically say, "Hey, go join my business. Go to my business page." So I had this whole blurb about going to my business website, and then I started adding responses. If somebody asked this, then I added that, and it all had to do with my business. Um, until I got to where I was getting people that were authentically asking me about my business, but still, because that ad wasn't being fruitful in the way that I had hoped for, I had to shut it down early. So these are some of the problems that we run into on social media. Trying to do business on social media. So it can be intimidating, but I think that um oh, that was another thing. Jen, I got one of those too. Call me on WhatsApp or add WhatsApp or add me on WhatsApp. No, I'm not. I'm trying to do business here. And the only business that we can do, because I was speaking about my jewelry business in particular, is you can become my business partner. And that's it. We have no reason to be on WhatsApp together. Um, good gracious, yeah. This is so, oh wow. So everybody's had some of these strange occurrences or interactions while they're trying to do business on social media, and that's what I think makes it, a little bit intimidating and overwhelming sometimes, because you're trying to work through that stuff and then you're still trying to work your business, and then you have to like keep pushing away the noise, breaking through the noise in order to do business on social media. um this is something that I feel is really important. Hey, welcome in everybody, thank you for joining. um and maybe somebody else can share ways or share what they have done to become influential enough to gain followers, customers, even business partners on social media. Um, I know that when I'll tell you how I first joined Facebook in particular. My son in 2009 was playing Mafia Wars on Facebook. And he was like, Mom, you got to don't. I was like, what is Facebook? I had no idea what it was. He was like, you got to join my Mafia on Facebook. So that's how I started on Facebook. So it was just playing that game. I wasn't socializing with anybody on Facebook for I don't know how many years. I was just playing this Mafia Wars game with my son. And then it kind of caught on in the circle around me, and then I got connected to family members and people that I had gone to school with. Now, there I'm connected with all of those people. I'm probably still connected to some of those people that I play Mafia Wars with, and they have no idea how we're connected. And I'm like, that has to be the only connection because I don't know you from school. You're not in my real life, you know. Um, and some of those people are still really good connections. Um, But when you get into trying to do business on social media, here's a funny thing that happens, right? Here's a funny thing that happens. And I don't think enough people understand how social media can assist you in your business. And I don't think enough people who are just there to socialize understand how they can help their friends and family um, on social media. So I could easily post a picture of myself and probably not even say anything on the post, right? I could post a picture, like I could screenshot this picture from me talking right now, and 100 people will say, "Wow, cute," or like it, or love it, or whatever. Hey, Tamiko, it's good to see you again. All that good stuff. Let me say, good morning. Have a wonderful day. I could go and check my social media right now. You got like two people that will say good morning. And I don't think people understand how that little interaction, just saying good morning back to somebody who's trying to do business on social media, affects their social media and their following and how much you show up um, on social media, right? I say like happy birthday, and it kind of wears me out. This is a funny thing. This is a funny thing, right, cousin? This is the funny thing that I pointed out to my son a couple days like last week on social media. So I understand how social media algorithms work, right? You have to, if you're doing business on social media, you have to not only post about your business, but you have to post things where you're having interactions with people on social media. So you post something, you say something, somebody says something back, you respond to them, they love your post, they laugh at your post, all that good stuff. So that makes your post then show up and become live and active for more of your followers on social media. I don't think people get that part of doing business on social media enough. Um, so this is how I am. It is. Who was asking me that? Yes, Erica. Girl, get off here talking about some jewelry. Yes, it is. It's not. I'm just joking saying get off here on social media. I got you on that, Erica. It is. Um, so I realized that I was saying happy birthday so much. Like people will not say anything to you on social media, but this is what they do when it is their great grandmother's nieces, Auntie Francine, God baby, daughter, uncle's father's birthday. Say happy birthday to blah 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 blah. And they want you to say that, and then they only come on social media just to say that like once every 15 years. And while you're trying to do business on social media. So what I found was that I was saying happy birthday to so many people that was all that was coming up on my timeline. I was scrolling on my timeline, right? Rhonda, you seeing the same thing. I was seeing that so much on my timeline. Um, that I showed my son. I was just scrolling like happy birthday, happy, and I was scrolling past stuff just so I could show him. I was like, people don't understand how social media works, right? And these people, this is a funny thing to me. When people are forcing other people to say good morning, say it back. I'm like, what? Settle down. When was the last time you said good morning to me on social media? When was the last time you liked something from me on social media? And as a matter of fact, when was the last time you loved something? And I am so curious as to why you can post something funny on social media and people don't laugh at it. They just like it. I don't think people get that either. So, and when you're doing business in social media, you have to understand all of these little, they seem like little minute things, but they're so beneficial once you understand them and once you understand how the algorithms work on social media. And I understand all of that. That's why I try to be active on social media and comment and talk to other people and, laugh at your posts and all that good stuff. But reciprocation? I mean, people don't reciprocate that same energy that I'm giving out. And as people doing business on social media, that gets wearing. It begins to wear. And guess what? I cannot stop. I cannot stop because I understand the technicalities of it all. I understand that I have to keep doing what I'm doing, and then chats like this, conversation and coffee, is going to make somebody else say, "Huh, maybe I should talk to that girl. Maybe I should talk to that crazy girl. She is on social media 5 times a day talking to people, either selling jewelry or chatting after dark or posting pictures of stuff or trying to ask you, like, what's so hard about asking you how you like your coffee?" And nobody responds. That is so funny. You could do something so simple and people will not respond. It's like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing all day? Especially as business people. People will send you a friend request. You answer and confirm their friend request because you've done like me, you've done your research. Oh, this is another person in business. That would be a great connection. That would be a great partnership to have. We may have customers in common or something like that. So you make that connection, and then the first thing that they do is send you their group or page or whatever, some type of link to connect with them. Please accept this invite. And then you try to do that back. Nothing. Crickets. Cold. Just dead of the night. You don't see that same thing. So I think and me saying that, I'm realizing conversation just dead. It's just dead. You like their little group and nothing else happens. Like, so on my Facebook page, if you ever take the time to go from sending me a friend request and I'm confirming it, if you ever take the time to then go to my profile, and actually I don't even have to confirm your friend request. If you've gone to my profile and seen anything about me, the first thing on there is, please be sure to go to my business page and like my business page. Have you done that? Have you considered that? Have you thought about that? Have you messaged me saying you're welcome, cousin? Okay. All right. You have a blessed day at work as well, cousin. I will talk to you later. Um, so have you messaged me and said, "Hey, I sent you a friend request. As soon as you confirm it, I'm gonna like your business page, and here's my business page or my group." So we can have that great business connection right out the gate on social media. Can we do that? Can we do that? And then here's another thing. This goes back to those things about, like, I don't know whether people are their accounts are being hacked, or it's a real person. You accept somebody's friend request, and then all of a sudden you're tagged with 96 other people in some post. I didn't ask, mm, I didn't ask you. You didn't ask me. I didn't give you permission to tag me in 96 of your less than close friends on some post about what you're selling. Don't do that. That is another way to get blocked. For me, I will block you right away. I wouldn't care if you were trying to sell me the formula to make $1 million in my closet without being caught by the government. I would not care if that's what you had on that post. Do not tag me in 96 of your less than close friends in a post on social media. That what is that? That's rude. That's rude. Unsolicited rudeness is what that is. I'm still having coffee, y'all. Hopefully my coffee hasn't gotten cold, because I totally forgot this coffee and conversation. I'm not having my coffee. And for you all who don't know how to stop that from happening, and you want to, it's so inconsiderate. It is so inconsiderate. Um, go to your settings on Facebook, and you'll be able to and this is Facebook specifically. I know I'm talking about Facebook a lot. But you can go and you can actually stop that from happening. So anything that someone tags me in, I have to give approval for it to be posted onto my timeline, first of all. And if I don't want to be tagged in it, after you hit to hide that post from your timeline, you can remove the tag. So because that is so annoying, as Sarah is saying, that's why I don't tag a lot of people when I go live on Facebook anymore. When I go live directly from Facebook and I can tag people in it, I don't tag as many people. Like, I'll tag my mama. I'm gonna harass my mama. She don't care. But to to not ask or have people that don't want it, I just got over it. I just got over it because it was happening to me so much, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's annoying." But I know, you have people. All you have to do is ask people. Sometimes just send a message. Do you mind if I tag you in this? That's cool. Just send me the message ahead of time. Some things I'm tagged in, and I don't care, because you know a lot of people that I know personally that I do business with. I don't mind that. So you don't have to worry about it. I'm talking about these people that will randomly tag you in 96,000 friends, however many friends Facebook allows, and then says something weird like, um everybody send me their cash app for a chance to win $1,500. Like, what is that? Don't tag me in that trash. Don't tag me in that. Because you know what? Like I keep saying, everything about me is public. If you want to send me $1,500, baby, mail it in a check. Mail it in a check. You don't need my cash app. My cash app is connected to my bank account. When I get your check, I'm gonna go and cash it on your bank, not at mine. I'm gonna take it to the bank that you draw your money from, and that's where I'm gonna cash it. So my name, Tamiko Perryman, that's easy. It's all over social media. You can find my address. Just send me the money. You don't have to tag me in no fake post on social media asking me to share my cash out with you. No, and y'all do not fall for that crap. Why are people falling for that? Here's a good one. I have no idea. What's up with that? I don't know. People will come right in your inbox and say, "Do you have an active Cash App?" Blocked. We don't even have to have this strange conversation. Like, cause what you gonna do? with my Cash App. Like, you're not asking if I have a active car note, active car insurance, an active mortgage. You want to you want to put some money on something? So ask me if I got an active car note or something. My stomach is actively hungry. So my stomach is actively hungry. Ask me if I got an Instacart. So just send me groceries. Asking for my Cash App that's connected to my bank. Y'all stop doing that. Stop doing that. I get so sick and tired of people saying, "Oh, my this or that was hacked by somebody." You got to be careful when you're doing business on social media, especially just in life in general, but especially when you're doing business on social media. People are hacking people's not only their bank accounts but their social media accounts, taking over people's business accounts on social media and just going haywire with your stuff. So make sure that you're protected. Make sure that you have like when you have your business groups or business pages, that you have an admin, another person that can get into that stuff. If there's some problem with your account, you have another person that you trust that can get into your accounts and help you get things fixed, because people out here just being weird. Y'all weird, doing all sorts of stuff. um what are what are um some of the social media um, platforms are you using for business? What social media platforms are you using for business? Blah blah. Business. There are so many ways to use social media for your benefit in your business, right? So what are you using? There's so many different platforms. What are you using? And I'll yeah let me tell you. Um so Sarah is saying, and I forgot sometimes these comments are going back and forth without you knowing who's saying anything, or I'm talking to people and you can't see what they're saying. So Sarah is saying that if you go on Google, if you Google your name, sometimes it'll bring up old phone numbers and addresses of places that you have lived at. Um, it's too easy for folks to get your information. It is super easy, so easy for people to get your information um on social media. My son was with my mother in Wisconsin a few weeks ago, and I'm on the phone with him, and he's like, "Ma, when you Google your name on social media, all of your business stuff comes up, and this comes up, and all these pictures of you come up." And it does. Um it All of that stuff comes up. So what do you do? What do you do with that? All of that stuff is coming up all over social media. And you're trying to do business like Sarah, I know you do business and you do business on social media. Um, and we know nothing is private unless you go through all of these different avenues to make it private. And then it's like, why would you want that? If you're trying to do business on social media, you want people to be able to connect to you about your business, and you want to be connected in so many different ways with your business, getting it out there. I want people to be able to put my name or my business name in Google and see how to connect or become a business partner or purchase something from me. But I don't want any other weirdness going on beyond that, because I'm just trying to do business on social media. Um the home address. I know. And so I think one way that people are combating people someone that they don't want to get their home address is using a PO box for business. When you're businesses start to grow beyond people that you know personally, or peers or coworkers or friends or associates that are directly connected to someone that you know personally, you may want to start looking into getting a PO box and then connecting that to everything that has to do with your business, because it's bound to happen. And it's bound to happen, and you want your business to grow, you want to be out there. So you don't want to you don't want to shut down an avenue that may get you a new potential customer or a business partner. So it's all about protecting yourself. You want to have your brand out there. You want to have your business out there. You want to be as publicly and well known as you possibly can. When we start to get into social media and how open and how free all of our information is, we have to find different ways to protect ourselves. And I think that is a great option. Um, yeah. And then you share your home address with people that you want to. And then if you have a product that you're getting out, and people will say, well, I'll just pick it up. Well, no, you won't. We'll let's they're in the same town and you really don't know them, like we can meet up somewhere, something like that. But that is you know eh, you're changing it to a PO box and then putting that on all of your business information. So let's I'm just going to share some of the social media what am I trying to say? Platforms. Some right. I'll meet you at the meet me at that PO box. I'll meet you at the post office. Right. Go to a federal building with some video surveillance. I'll meet you right at the post office. Rhonda, exactly. We're gonna keep this all cool and meet at the post office. Or that package is gonna meet you at your mailbox. That package is gonna meet you at your mailbox. Go ahead and wait for that white truck from USPS to pull up in front of you. That's how you're gonna get your packages from me. So, um, what social media platforms are you on? There are some that I've seen that I'm not even on yet, but like I'm not on Reddit. I see a lot of things. I don't know. Is anybody on Reddit? What can you do on Reddit? The only things that I see on Reddit are like threads. Uh, like I'll see stories about um fiance doesn't want husband's family to attend their wedding for whatever reason, and then there's like all of these comments for or against that. I don't know what else is Reddit about. Can you use that successfully for your business? Maybe I should just like pop on there and see what's really going on Reddit, because I don't use it. I've never used it, so I don't know how um what benefit using Reddit for your business would be. So if somebody knows, share that with me. I'm just y'all know, if I don't pay attention to my laptop, it closes. It locked me out that fast. But anybody, oh gosh, that a 20 character password on here. I don't know. The number changes every time I say it. Uh, I'm gonna be locked out of it. There we go. There we go. That took way too long. So hey, welcome in everybody. We're talking about doing business on social media. I was just looking at a list of different social media platforms, and of course, this list is like minuscule in comparison to all of the social media platforms that you can use to do business on. So I was just asking about Reddit, which I just gave that brief explanation about what I know or what I've seen on Reddit, which is not a lot. Um, just asking if anybody uses that or does anything with that in their business. So I am right now, I'm streaming live from Haps. If you haven't heard of that, I'll explain to you why I use Haps and why I've started using Haps for my business. And then also try to get some of the people that I do business with to connect with me via Haps. Because when I look, I'm showing this live streaming on Facebook. And if you're not connected or following me on Haps, it comes back and says anonymous Facebook user. So that's why I have my laptop open so I can see who's commenting or talking to me from Facebook. So Haps is a streaming platform, and it is very awesome to me. So right now, I am live streaming on Haps. I'm live streaming on my YouTube page, my YouTube channel, Tamiko Perryman. I'm live streaming on Twitter. I am streaming on Twitch. I am streaming on, I think, 6 Facebook personal business and groups. So just to be streaming live in all of those places at one time, I think is great. It's beneficial to me. So this is what I have been doing when I would do when I would go live. I would go live from Facebook, whether it was personal or for my business. I would go live on Facebook, then I would save or download the live, and then I would post it individually to all of these different places. Like I would go to my YouTube, and a lot of the social media platforms, you can only like post a snippet or something. Like if you go and try to post something on Instagram, it can only be up to 15 minutes. So if I posted any of this from Instagram, I would have to like break it down into 15-minute increments and then post stuff there on Instagram. Or if you post it in your reels, you got like 60 seconds. And if you post it on TikTok, you got like a maximum of 3 minutes. So still there are other platforms that I'm doing business on that I have to like chop things up. With me using Haps, I'm live everywhere. You can go right now to my Facebook personal page, Tamiko Perryman. You can go to my Elite Cosmopolitan Jewels, my Elite Rockstar Bling Bosses, which is my team page. You can go to Elite Cosmopolitan. You can go to Hard Stack Street Magazine. You could go to Elite Cosmopolitan Business Group. I'm streaming live from all of those places. You go to my YouTube channel, I'm streaming live there. So I think it's important if we're doing business on social media, especially the way that I am doing business on social media, you have to find ways to reach more people. And I think it's important to make your following, your friends, family, whoever you're associated with, understand that you're using your social media for good. You're using your social media for good, and you want them to follow you and connect with you. And I'm just reaching out to somebody who may know me personally and like, dang, y'all, like support your girl in business. Because here's the real reason why, because I support the people that I know in business, and you don't get that reciprocated a lot. So I think and not just doing business, but getting people to know, like, what do you have to do, what do you all do to get the people to connect with you on social media, to follow you, to share your business pages. I think as business owners, we should be doing that. And there are so many people that are business owners that we're all connected to. Like, come on, y'all. Don't just be that person that's just like, oh yeah, there's Tamiko again. Be that person that's like, dang, this girl is really doing it, or Rhonda's doing it, Sarah's doing it, Erica's doing her thing, Jennifer is doing her thing. All of these other people are doing their thing in business. um I'm going to support them any way that I can. If they ask me to follow or share them, or love their posts, then I'm going to do that. It doesn't cost a thing. We all on social media so doggone much. You don't, you're going to be on there so much already. So what is the problem with going to your friend's YouTube music video and liking their video, or subscribing to their YouTube page, or following them, or sharing them? It's not going to cost you a doggone thing. It's just so simple. So I do it whether or not people support me or not. And hopefully it catches on. One good deed deserves another. Hopefully it catches on eventually, that I'm attempting to succeed in business. It's my plan to take over the world. I'm not trying to take over the world. I'm just trying to take over my world. I'm just trying to take over my world, share my business, get out there, help somebody out, um, succeed in business. There's so many of us um trying to succeed in business. Let's take a look. Now I'm acting like I'm teaching. Like I should have a chalkboard or a whiteboard behind me. Let's take a look at some of the other social media platforms that we can use for business. And this list, of course, is not all. I started posting blogs on WordPress. That's um uh, an awesome platform. It kind of gave me, or gives me, this kind of like a newsletter type platform where I was posting blogs, and it was fun to me. I have pictures of when I was traveling, and then write a little article about it. So WordPress is awesome. TikTok, we know TikTok is just a whole nother animal, but there are so many people on TikTok all day, and you post these little blurbs from, what, 15 seconds up to 3 minutes. And hey, good morning, welcome in. Hey Mary, welcome in, thanks for joining. So you got TikTok, you got Snapchat. Snapchat is another one where you can post like pictures or videos up to 60 seconds, I think. Yeah, because I was trying to post something longer yesterday. They're like, nah, you can't. You got to chop this down to 60 seconds or less before you can post it on Snapchat. And then if you get 60 seconds, of course, it like goes in this continuous story type thing. It doesn't post right away. So you got Snapchat, Clubhouse. So Clubhouse, I've listened in on a couple of Clubhouse things. I'm connected on Clubhouse. I got invites if somebody wants to get on Clubhouse. I don't go on there that often at all. I have one person that I get notifications from. Every once in a while, I'll jump on and listen in for a couple minutes. But Clubhouse is another one, especially if you like to talk. I don't know. I like to talk. Y'all see, I like to talk, but do I like to talk, or do I like to be seen in when I talk? Um, I don't know what it is, but Clubhouse is, there's no video. It's you can see the little what is it? The stage where people are talking. So if you, and I probably should, as much as I talk, I probably should be using Clubhouse more for a business. But a lot of what I actually do in business is, it has to be visual. You have to see it. If I'm selling jewelry, you have to see the jewelry. Um, there's YouTube. Now, YouTube has gotten onto this quick, like, what do they call them? They call them shorts. So you can post shorts on YouTube. You don't have to post this long video. They are seeing the trend in Reels and TikTok, and you can post the short on YouTube. I posted a bunch of them this morning. When I say a bunch, it's probably like 3 of them I posted this morning. So if you want to go on my YouTube, Tamiko Perryman, you can go there and see just what I mean when I'm talking about shorts. There's Pinterest. Pinterest wears me out because when I go in there, it's just like a rabbit hole. So I haven't been on Pinterest a lot lately, but that's another one. WhatsApp. Somebody talked about WhatsApp and how these people are these little hackers or strange people try to get like, hey, you're trying to do business, and they're like, hey, add me on WhatsApp. So you can do what? Video I'm not giving anybody access like that. So I'm connected on WhatsApp, but I only talked to one person in particular. Another person found me on WhatsApp and said Merry Christmas to me. This is a person that's connected in the film industry. So that was cool. But anybody else, I don't connect with me on WhatsApp if you're about to do weird stuff. Conversations and coffee, coffee and conversations. My coffee is cold. Y'all know my coffee is cold. I heated it up before I started because I made it. I was having technical difficulties. By the time I got ready to get on, my coffee was cold. It's cold now, but it's still good. Javalia, Majestic Roast. I love it. It's not even lukewarm. Um, Facebook Messenger. Let me tell y'all. We've had this chat about Facebook Messenger. You wave to me, I'm gonna wave back. You say, did you know about the government program? You're blocked. So don't mess around on on my Facebook Messenger. I'm just saying. But I do a lot of Facebook Messenger because you can post in your stories, and I post about my business in my story, and people comment, and those comments go to Facebook Messenger. So if it's legit, of course, I'm going to connect with you in Facebook Messenger. Here's one thing that I try to do, and I may try it again. It wore me out. I tried to, for the first time, do a Facebook Messenger jewelry party, and I don't know. I have to see if that's something that I can work with again. We'll see. We will see. I'm just, gosh, my nose is running. I am just sharing those social media platforms to say that we shouldn't limit ourselves, especially when you are doing business on social media. You should not limit yourself by not um, recognizing or underutilizing all of the social media outlets available to you. So don't just say I'm just using Facebook or I'm just using Instagram. I'm just doing TikTok. Try to get if when you do that, of course there are billions of people connected on all of these social media outlets, but for real, are a billion people going to connect with you in your business? Probably not, unless you're just like way off the rails. Have you noticed that you can do something like seriously legit and go unnoticed, but if you act a fool on social media, 100,000 likes, 50,000 comments. That is a whole nother little chat. That's a whole nother chat. Um and then that also that kind of falls into taking into consideration if you have friends or family, or if you yourself are doing business on social media and you see someone that you're connected with doing business on social media, support them. This is how I personally feel. Like, I have people that I follow that are in the music industry or the entertainment industry. Then I have people that I follow that are in the same business that I am, or that are not in business at all, or that are family or friends or associates. And sure, I follow those people who are in the entertainment industry, but I really want to support the people that need the support like I do. So if you're on social media, let's get connected. Connect on social media, and we can assist each other in gaining some ground, gaining some traction. Because there are some people, I'm not going to name any names, especially in the entertainment industry, because They not about to drag me in court and ask me for no $4.8 million. But a lot of us support all of those people and won't even support the person that you live next door to for 25 years. Makes no sense to me. I don't get it. You're gonna keep helping millionaires and billionaires blow up because they get so many followers and so many comments and all of that stuff on social media. They are making money hand over fist from social media, and you won't even help your auntie, cousin, baby mama who trying to sell wigs. You know her. You know the baby. You done changed the baby diapers and you won't support her at all. You know them personally. But these people you can't touch, you'll never be in a room with. Mm. Okay. That's just a little bit of real talk just came out. A little bit of real talk just came out then. I'm gonna get going soon. Just sit here drinking, sipping on this cold coffee. If you are doing business on social media, what are some of the things that you should be doing on your social media pages? Advertising your business. If you're doing business on social media, everybody that is connected to you, all 1,500 friends and 2,500 stalker followers, should know that you have a business. They should know what your product is. They should know where to get it from. They should know the price. They should know that you have a business website. They should know that you can put up a table at their house and camp out there and sell to them and their friends and family. They should know when you're going to be at the county fair selling your products. You should be advertising your business every chance that you get. To me, I don't care if people get sick of it. You get sick of it, stop following me. I don't get sick of saying, uh, your baby is cute. I don't get sick of, you got 8 kids and I done said congratulations, happy birthday, happy anniversary to all of them. I don't get sick of it. I just love the post, type my little message and move on. So if you're upset with me because I'm posting about my business, what is that? Love it, move on, buy something, or delete me because I'm going to keep advertising about my business on social media. If you are doing business on social media, or if you are in business at all and you're not posting about it on social media, shame on you. Shame on you for not putting yourself out there, putting your business out there, putting your product out there. Shame on you. Get started with it today. I almost put a thing like, if you about to post about your about your business on social media today for the first time and I don't know how long, just put something in the comments and let me know so I can come over there and love it. Love it. Love on your people. Advertise your business. If you're using social media, if you are using social media, advertise your business. Make sure, number two, that you are engaging your audience in social media. Um, when you engage your audience, here's the thing that's going to happen. So in one of the businesses that I have, I can have customers, I can have business partners. I can have customers that are business partners, I can have business partners, you know. So I take the time to engage with people on social media because they have to have the potential to be a business partner or a customer. So make sure that if you're posting on social media, you saying good morning on social media, don't just let that go. You got 25 comments on social media. You haven't said anything back. You haven't loved on the people that are talking to you on social media. You forced us all to say happy birthday to cousin Ray Ray, and you haven't said anything back to us. Don't do that. People, you people are sensitive. And I'm not saying like I'm not saying that you have to empathize with all of that, everybody's sensitivities and all but if you are doing business on social media, engage with the people that are talking to you, engage with the people that are posting on social media because they are potential customers and business partners. um three that we're talking about, what you should be using your social media pages for. Get your customers excited about your business or product. Get your customers excited about your business or product. So if you have an amazing ice cream business, advertise your business. Look, there is this place that I follow. I've never been to. I want to go to it. It's an ice cream place. It's an ice cream place, and I think it may be even like a vegan. So it's I think it may be a vegan place. It's in New York. I want to go to this place because of how they post about it on social media. Dead of winter, I want to go to New York and get some of this ice cream. Every time I see it on social media, every time I see it on Instagram, I just want to like, I don't even have to pack a bag. I just want to get on a plane, go there, get it, go back to the airport and come home because they make me really excited about what they're selling. Make your customers, get your customers excited about what you have to sell, whether it's a service, some business product. Make your customers excited about it. Wear your product. If you're selling wigs, wear your wigs. Show that this is my wig. If I was doing locks, I did my own locks. I don't do anybody else's. I used to maintain my son's hair and my brother's hair. So then when I got my locks, I let somebody do them for not even a whole year, and then I retwist my own hair. So if I was doing locks, there'd be all sorts of pictures. Like, look at this. I maintain my own hair. If you're selling wigs, if you're doing locks, you post in those stories, post on Snapchat. Hey, good morning. Hey, Mari, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Good morning. We're having coffee and conversations with Tamiko. We're talking about doing business on social media. So if you have a service, business, product, hey Regina, welcome in. If Make sure that you are getting your customers excited about your products. If you are selling clothes, put those clothes on. Or here's another thing: get your customers. Cool. So my coffee, Mari, I done had my coffee for like since like 8:30. I warmed it up before I started. And it's cold now. I'm still sipping on it because I have to finish it. But I'm still sipping on it. Have your customers either do like a what is it, a review or a recommendation, or like you have a wig, have your customer model that wig, send you a picture of it. You selling clothes, have your customers send you a picture of the outfit that they bought from you. If you're selling jewelry, same thing. And then the other thing, you notice when I get on live, I sell jewelry. I'm not selling jewelry right now, but I'm wearing jewelry. You have to have your customers be excited about your product. How do you do that? You have to be excited about your product as well. You have to get your product, business, service out in the front of your potential customers or business partners. So make sure that you're checking in on all of your social media platforms. It wears on me that I'm connected on so many different social media platforms, but it is also exciting to go to each individual place and see customers engaging or see that someone has watched this live on whatever new platform I'm using, or see a message from a customer asking if this thing is available, or see a message saying, I love what you're doing. When I'm ready to do that, I'm going to become your business partner. So when you're excited about what you have to sell or share or talk about, you're going to have other people excited about that same thing. So make sure that you are creating that momentum, I guess is a great word. You're creating that momentum so that other people that you're connecting with get that same feel. So when they see you coming, or they see your post, they're scrolling in their timeline or whatever, or they see that you're going live on Twitch, they're like, wait, stop. The other thing you'll get is like on YouTube, you can subscribe or have people subscribe to your YouTube, so and then get notifications for when you're going live. Be excited about your product, because when you go live, they're gonna be like, oh my gosh, here she, I gotta get somewhere. Here she goes. I gotta get somewhere where I can sit, listen, see what they have to offer. You got your stories, you got your Snapchat, you got stories on Facebook, Instagram, you got TikTok. Use all of those platforms to get your potential customers excited about your product, business, or service. Um, here's some words. Here's some words that you can use in those little blurbs, like you're doing a reel, or you're doing a TikTok. Um, here's some words if you have a product. Now, this is specific to a product, and we could always make an adjustment if you have a service to sell, or you're trying to get somebody excited about an event that you're going to have. You could always, you know, change out the words to fit what you're doing as you're doing business on social media. So here are some words to boost excitement about a product specifically. You can say that it's almost gone. So if you're down to the last couple, this thing has been a great seller, say almost, post almost gone, and see who comes over to see how many people are going to come over and try to check that out. Is an awesome thing about doing business on social media. If you connect your accounts as business accounts, like I've done on Instagram and Facebook, you can see insights. So insights are going to give you, even on Haps, it shows you a summary of what has happened. So when I get done with this stream, I'll be able to see who was watching, who was watching from Haps TV, who watched and tuned in from YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook. I can see all of that. Um, so when you start to do that on business pages and on Facebook and Instagram, I know specifically because those are the two that I use for business. You can see those insights. You can see the age, the gender, where people are connecting with you from. Um, and then you can kind of see what time of day you're connecting with people the most. Twitch is a streaming platform, Mari. It's a streaming platform. I just got connected on that over the weekend, I believe. My son kept trying to get me to get connected on Twitch. It's a streaming platform that a lot of gamers use, but you can also use it for what I'm doing right now. I'm connected on Twitch, just chatting. Um, some of the people that do ASMR, which drives me crazy. My son, my baby, you used to watch and listen to ASMR all the time. Like I would wake up in the middle of the night and hear something like scratching. I'm like, what is that? He's watching ASMR. So Twitch is another streaming platform. A lot of gamers use it. I just got connected on it. So you can do you love ASMR too? Like I woke up one day and there's like a what are those mannequin heads, that styrofoam mannequin head, somebody was like scratching on that. He used to always watch Cardi B um eating lobster, the crab legs or whatever, king crab legs. Oh my gosh. I gotta ask him if he's still watching that stuff. But yeah, Twitch is another streaming platform that you can use. My sons use it for gaming. Um, and I know there are a lot of people that use it for gaming. Um, Words to boost excitement about a product. Last one is gonna get people like what? Especially if it's something good. You got something good, and you're trying to get rid of that last one. People are gonna tune in. Somebody's been looking for that thing, and you got the last one. They want it before before it sells out. If you're live like that, and you got that last. This is a one and done. You get some people who will have streaming going on and listening. This is what I do sometimes. I'll have like a TV show going on. I have something streaming on my phone, and I'm watching one or the other, but my ears are in two different places, and I hear one and done. I'm like, wait, what? Let me see what that is. Because last one or one and done is telling you that this person who has this product has something that was really great, is sold out. Like, this is the last one. So let me tune in. Something like last one is going to tune people's ears up and make them pay attention to what you got. You may be may even be ready, may be getting ready to have like a bidding war. If you have a product that somebody is bidding on, um then they're everybody's trying to get it. Like, oh my gosh, everybody's tuned in. She said last one. That's the last one. Selling fast is another good one to use. So these are words that are boosting excitement about your product. Selling fast, and we see this all the time. We should see it a lot on the infomercials. They're always talking about selling fast, or for here for a limited time. I didn't have that. I didn't even have that here, but I just thought about that. Like, here for a limited time, or for a limited time at this price. It's some things that you can say. This is a very popular item. So you get to know what you have as in your product or business or service, what you have that people are most attracted to, or this a popular item or service. Maybe you have something on sale in your business, and you want people to know. You want people to know that this is a popular item. It won't be around long, going fast, those things. So make sure that while you're creating this excitement for your business or service or products or whatever you're doing while you're doing business on social media, that you are posting to gain that exposure, and then you are using words and phrases that are going to boost excitement about your product and service. um so that's I think that's it. I just wanted to say this one quick thing. I did have it like in the margin of my notes here. So I've been talking about using social media for business, using social media for business. If you are just joining in, you can catch the replay of this. This is going to be all over. It's on my Haps, HAPPS. If you're watching me live on Haps, hey, it's you can watch the replay on Haps. It is on my Facebook personal page, Tamiko Perryman. It's on a few of my business pages and groups on Facebook. So if you just join in, you can go back as soon as I'm done with this and watch the replay of this. You can see it on Twitch, Twitter, or YouTube as well. Um, if you've watched over the last couple of days on like Facebook or Instagram or Reels or TikTok, you've seen that I've been posting blurbs of these little conversations. This is I also do a let's take this to the bar after dark chats with Tamiko. Those happen a little later at night. Um Conversations kind of go off the rail there. So if you want to check out my social media to see when I'm going to be doing a next let's take this to the bar, do that. Conversations, coffee and conversations. I might have to change those words around. I keep saying conversations first. Conversations and coffee and conversations with Tamiko. Sarah says, let's do one tonight. Sarah, you should shoot me out a topic. That'll make it great. If I do one tonight, shoot me out a topic. Shoot me out a topic or message me, and we'll do one tonight. And when I go to the bar, I gotta have a drink. I've been wanting to drink tequila. Snowed in. Oh, you're snowed in. Oh my goodness. So that would be a perfect time to do a um that'd be a perfect time. Like it's gonna be 71 here in Georgia tomorrow. Who got some crown? You got some crown. What kind of crown you got? Oh, oh, that is tempting. That is tempting. That's tempting to make me go out and buy a different drink. So I have some whiskey here. I have some tequila here. I've got a bottle of wine. Um, Sarah, yeah, shoot me something, and we may have to hook that up tonight. We can take it to the bar tonight, have a conversation. So, coffee and conversations with Tamiko happens in the morning. So you can follow me on any of the platforms that I am on right now. So you'll see when I'm going live. Um, let's take this to the bar. No. So what's a real woman drink? No real women drinks tonight. So what are we talking about? No real women drinks tonight. Sarah is on. Sarah's like, we drinking Crown. we drinking, we drinking Crown. We drinking tequila. So we're not doing foo tonight. No foo drinks tonight. You guys, I appreciate everyone who has been watching and chatting with me. If you want to watch the replay of this coffee and conversations with Tamiko, I you'll see it, you'll be able to stream it on the replay very shortly. Sarah said something strong and classy. So do I need to go out and buy a little whiskey glass so I can sit here with some classy whiskey? So when unless I'm doing an old fashioned, I'm doing whiskey. I just do whiskey on the rocks or neat. All right, y'all. Y'all, go and have a great Wednesday. Have a great Wednesday. Um, I appreciate you all. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, see, Sarah. The thing about the cigar. See, y'all. Sarah knows my heart. Sarah knows my heart. So I don't smoke cigars in the house. So I cannot wait until it is warm outside and I can chat with you all from the porch or the backyard with my like whiskey and a cigar. So right now, if I have a cigar in the house, I'm just holding it in my hand. And then I'm be like, I gotta go. I gotta go outside and smoke this cigar. So Sarah, shoot me a message. Let's see what we can figure out for tonight, y'all. It looks like we're going to be coming back tonight for Let's Take This to the Bar. You all have a great rest of your Wednesday afternoon.